Hi everyone, what is up? I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. So yesterday, Johnny and I went to Marshall's and I saw this kit and I was like, I know that I shouldn't have, but you can't deny it. $9.99 for a 6-piece full size of items is such a giveaway. So Laura Geller is actually a prestige brand, and yes, it has been confirmed that they are, bankrupt, sad to say. They are trying to just finish their products at Ulta in stores. Not certain if they are still going to sell online, but hopefully they do. I do enjoy their highlighters and their powders, but today we are going to dissect this one by one and give you guys my overall thoughts. So original price of this one is $59. Again, like what I mentioned, seeing this for only $9.99 is such a joke. So I don't want to get too excited because y'all know me, I'm always excited, and then, it disappoints me at the end of the day. So I'm going to open it up. I'm just so glad that they have placed a sticker at the top and the bottom. That way none of them goes missing. But some people are like really crazy, they would like literally open it and like get it from there. I don't know how they do that. I got the kit that is in medium. And I know this is like one of those gift sets that they have released over the holidays. So yeah. So first we have this dual-sided applicator tip right over here. This side is more of like a sponge, and the other side I can see that it's more of like, it's probably like synthetic. When you look at it, it kind of looks rough, but it's actually not. So I'm thinking that this is something that I would definitely use to contour my face or put on highlight, but not necessarily like put on blush. But of course you can always work with something, whatever you have. I don't really use sponge applicator tips, maybe back in the day, but we'll try to use this one today just for the sake of this video, It doesn't have any harsh smell. The brush doesn't have any harsh smell. So if you find it weird that I did end up sniffing the brushes, then I don't know. Because sometimes brushes, they do have smell sometimes. And then we have this Baked Blush and Brighten blush in the shade Pink Grapefruit. It's so beautiful. You will be getting 4.5 grams of a product, and you have 18 months to play with this blush. And then we have the Baked, Balance, and Brighten foundation in the shade medium. Again, you have 18 months to play with this. Now, what I'm thankful about this one is that, remember when we went to Marshall's last time and I saw this, like they are selling it singularly for $7 or something like that, something around that price, and then I got everything here for only $9.99. This is what it looks like. You also have like a tiny mirror at the top. The whole packaging is made entirely out of plastic, and it is, I feel like the only one that gives a little bit of weight in this is that the clay at the bottom. Okay, and this is how many grams? 9 grams. And then we have a Speckle Hydrating Moisturizing Under Makeup Primer. This is 59 ml. Usually the primers that I have are like 30 ml or 15 ml, but this one, there's a lot of product in here, girlfriend. Or like 20, this one is like 27 ml. This is from like Revlon. And then we have this Hollywood Glam eyeshadow palette, and this is something that you can play on as well for 18 months. It's so beautiful. It doesn't have any mirror with it, but I don't know if you guys care about that, but the colors in this is very realistic for me to use every day, so it's very handy. The packaging is lightweight as well. First shade is Peony Blush, and then Plush Rose, and then Satin Pearl. Is it Satin Pearl? Satin Pearl. There, Satin Pearl. And then Deep Cocoa. So these are all your shades. The eyeshadows, they're actually really, 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 really soft. And then lastly, the product here, the last product in this kit is called Color Luster Lip Gloss. Now this is something that I would say that can be used as like a lip topper, just because the color is, you know, the color is like that. It's almost like a pearl, whatever shade that is. And this is in the shade City Lights. Let me see if it has a smell. It doesn't have any crazy smell, and the applicator looks like this. So on the sides, it has like a little trim on it to get a lot of product. Like, see the sparkle? Alright guys, let's not beat around the bush anymore. Let's go ahead and start playing with the products. Now I normally use an eyeshadow primer for my eyeshadow, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. This is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it's been with me for a really long time. Don't feel disgusted or anything like that, but this was like the old packaging. Look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle shade right over here, and I'm going to use the brush that is included in this kit. It's not bad. It doesn't have any mirrors, so I'm going to go ahead and use palette right here. I'm going to grab Peony Blush, apply that on my crease. Okay, you guys are seeing that, right? That the color is really applying. And then after that, I'm going to grab this shade right over here. It has a little bit of like brown reddish into it, and apply that on my crease. So the brush that I'm using right now is a little smaller, and this is only because we wanted to create that really nice depth. So far, so good. I'm actually enjoying. Whoa, that is fast. I actually thought that I will take forever to get ready today. Probably like, get ready for what, Jess? Absolutely nothing. Okay, sorry about that. Grab that using the same brush and apply that on my crease as well. We're gonna create like a very sexy, smoky look today. We are going to grab this shade right over here with the sponge applicator. I feel like, let me try a finger on the other side because it's not really that cute at all. Now this shade, it's not glittery, it's more of like satin. I feel like it's best if you use like a flat synthetic brush or just your finger, but if you're using it all over your lid, then that's perfectly fine in my opinion. Moving on, I am going to finally open this Speckle Hydrating Moisturizer Under Makeup Primer. And it actually has a seal on it, which I absolutely appreciate. I feel like it just keeps it fresh. Smell that. Doesn't have any weird smell. Let's apply it on. So this primer, it doesn't feel like it is silicone. Wow. I feel like I definitely felt like my face got brighter after using this one, and this feels exactly the same as like the MAC Time Check lotion, and that one is expensive. I think that was like around 40 plus, 45 or 42 or something like that. Wow. Did you guys see how it kind of like, is it me, or it did cancel out my redness? Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm... What's going on? I love the fact that it's not super silicone-y. Feels really nice. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put on the powder. So if I want something that gives me like a light to medium coverage, I would use a fluffy brush. If you want something that gives you like a full coverage, then use a dense brush. So I'm just doing one side first so you guys can see the difference. Wow. Put on here. So you guys could see in action. This definitely looks way better than the light shade that I have. Though I know how it performs, but this shade just, wow. I haven't used this powder with their primer. So I'm just going to finish my eye makeup, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the eyeshadow palette again and grab this rusty shade right here. And I'm using more of like a smudger brush. I'm going to apply that under my eye, and then after that I'm going to be using mascara. Okay, and now it is time to use the blush. Actually, it kind of looks like it has a little bit of like highlighter into it, so I'm just going to go ahead and... I did not expect that. And lastly, the lip product. Now, this lip gloss is not thick in my opinion. I feel like it's in the middle of like, it's more of like balmy feeling. It's not sticky or gooey or droopy. Now, it is sparkly in the bottle, but when you put it on, not all of the shimmer. Sorry about my lips. Sorry about my lips. It's crusty. So this is the final makeup look that I have came up with using the 6-piece set, of course, except the contour. I can really see a total difference when it comes to my skin. Now that we are done playing with all of the products, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this at all. If you're gonna ask me, the only product that I end up not liking is actually this brush right over here, because to me it's not very functional for me. I can use this when I'm like traveling to just save some space, but this one, I don't know, I just don't, it's not bad, okay? It's just that I feel like it's not, the brush is just really not for me. The lip gloss, it's perfect if you wanted to have something to, you know, put on top of your matte lipstick, or just to give you a little bit of, you know, exfoliation for your lips. This foundation really mimics the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. However, this one is more of like, it's not as, it doesn't have like that wet texture, okay? But it is smooth though, but it's like dry. So that's just my word on that, but it's perfect if you are that person who's afraid to wear makeup. I have a sister who's like, I haven't even put makeup on her yet, but she's like, I don't want a lot, I don't want a lot. This is the one for you. It really color corrects your skin beautifully. Now, honestly, this one, I also didn't expect that it's gonna be this good, because it really made such a huge difference on the makeup application that I had for today. Because when I use this product with a setting spray, it's kind of like but this one, I can really feel that it did something on my skin. I feel like my skin has been moisturized. I feel like my makeup is not, you know, floating on my face. And even if I haven't set my face with, you know, a setting spray, I feel like my makeup is really intact. And I feel like this is definitely one of those makeup looks that I wish I'm going out somewhere, but I'm not, because this makeup is flawless in my opinion. In my opinion, okay? Don't rip me to shreds. And this blush, a little bit goes a long way, though it is a little bit powdery, but you're not gonna die, you know? You just dab it once or twice. I'm telling you, there's so many things that you can do with this blush. You can also use it as an eyeshadow. This blush is something that I can't finish. It's in the middle of like a little bit bronzy but glowy and rosy. I love it. I feel like this is something that I would put on to someone who is going to get married. It's just so beautiful. And lastly, for the eyeshadow, again, at first I was a little skeptical about this because, I mean, I don't know, but there's something about these eyeshadows. The formula is very unique. I must say that I haven't tried anything like these types of eyeshadows before. I feel like they were kind of like melting, but not really. They're not wet. They're not like ColourPop or something like that, but I just love it. They are like lightly pressed. I can't explain. They're just soft. And this is definitely one of the most blendable eyeshadows that I have ever tried. Now, in conclusion, I just felt like I just won a lottery today. That's just how I really feel. I just feel like I just had like the best makeup bargain in my entire life. This is amazing. This is insane. If I see another one floating around at Marshall's, I'll definitely buy some for my sisters because it's really that good. And I won't really recommend something like this if I'm not really satisfied, but I'm really 101 satisfied. I will give you guys my go signal with this one. It's really, really good. I can't believe it. I'm just so happy. Worth the money, because I am really not, you know, planning to spend on anything, but, you know, it's out of just curiosity. It's just, you know. So as you guys could tell, I am very happy. That's all for today. By the way, a huge shout out to Dramatic Eyes Gloss for commenting first on my previous video. Girl, do you even sleep? Thank you so much for all your support. I notice you guys. I know that there are like, I feel like consistent 100 people who's always here, but I can tell that there are like 10 people who consistently, you know, comment down below. Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely give this one a try. It will never fail you. It is wonderful. I wish you guys could try it as well. Let me know your thoughts if you have purchased this or not, or if you end up liking it. If you guys enjoyed these types of videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel to see more, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!